So, I am gonna do the subway starting way later than is advised. I think I'm gonna finish most likely in the dark. I got a permit today. We already did Spry. It took us a little longer to get up and around. To go up this Wildcat parking lot. I forgot Wildcat something or other.
Wildcat Canyon.
Wildcat Canyon. And then you hike down and then join Subway. There's a couple places where rappelling is going to be necessary. Rock climber just told me he used the rope 3 times. Once could have down climbed, so there's twice. I just don't want to get stuck, so I'm bringing rope, 100 feet of rope, which, and then I'm not bringing a harness. I'm just going to bring the rope and down climb with my hand with the rope and pull the rope. And I will be probably coming out at dark, so by the time I start it's going to be 4:45 and it's going to get dark in about 2.5 hours. 9.5 miles to go, some technical, some scrambly. I think it's probably going to be, I'd be surprised if it took me 4 hours, but I'd also be surprised if it took me less than 3.5.
Yeah, man. You got this, brother. It's the real deal.
Here he is, shuttle buddy. Thank you.
Let's go, man. Let's
I'm
go.
out trying this out. I think I got all my waters. I got everything. Well, on the trail and running. It's 4:44. It'll be dark when I get out, but I can't not do it. Grabbed some water from a couple people. We thought we'd have a store to hit, but there was none. So, got some extra. I'm minimal on food and water, but should be enough. Sounds like there's about 4 miles to go before Russell, Das Boot, and Subway split off from one area. Just got to make sure you get into the Subway. There's a picture that one of the people who just finished gave me printed out, so I have a little bit more data besides the GPS tracks. So, hoping to cover miles like this in 12 minutes or less, and technical miles will be a little bit more, 20 minutes a mile. I'm running better than 12 right now. This is probably 10 pace, so I could, if it's like this the whole way to the diversion, I could be there in less than an hour, maybe less than 45 minutes. Put me there at 5:30, drop into Subway, have an hour and a half of reasonable light, and then it'll get dark. The people at the permitting office, when we pulled both permits, like, what in the hell are you doing? It's impossible. Spry and Subway. Well, we'll see. So, hopefully we get it done. Fine day to be outside. I'm off the trail and following the cairns on the slick rock now. So, descending no longer like a trail, but actual into the canyon. From this point forward, apparently, you are supposed to have a permit, which I do today. So, have to put it to use and get as much mileage out of it as I can. Terrain is interesting. I think it's just down into the canyon and then continue forward. I'll keep checking the GPS track and looking for the divergence that goes into Subway. And then the only other thing I'll really need to pay attention to is the exit, to make sure I'm on track for exiting at the right spot. But I got lots of battery in my phone, a couple headlamps, I got a lot of stuff which should make it much easier. Looking to stay, that go up and across. I'm sure it's all down, but this might be better than the sand at the bottom. We will see. Well, interesting trail. descending. Looks like a couple different ways to go down. I'm following the cairns that I'm seeing. There's one right there as we go. And just heading downhill the whole way, although the trail is very faint. Continues onward. Years of spidey senses on trails are helping out. Had one brief jaunt into the wrong direction, but maybe less than a minute before I figured it out. So I'm trying not to have to pull my GPS out very often, but I will, just to make certain we're on the right track. Still another little tiny cairn. So there's a bit of a trail to follow, and there's gorgeous, gorgeous mountains everywhere. Happy to be on my own, going through a solo today, solo on the subway. The scenery is so nice. Zion is just almost unlimited with the number of trails and hikes and climbs and descents that you can do. It is really a special place. Gosh, I love this park. I've only scratched the surface, so I've done a lot of different stuff. Woo! This is the picture that I have with the different routes, and it matches up perfectly with this. So that to that. So I just got to head right there. Well, I'm definitely at the entrance to a canyon here. I'm sure that I'm going down there. And there may or may not be a rappel down. Oh, there's a sign, look at that. A little sign saying go this way. It's the first time I've seen anything like that. And then it's just sheer steps. All right. It is a reasonable, loose, not too treacherous descent. And we're just heading down into that and coming down this with this wall and canyon everywhere. It really is a quality route so far, and definitely doable for pretty much anyone, I think. But you'll want to a lot more time than I have. Ooh. All right, here's another one. Wow. First little water feature, and that was our scramble up and down. Now, I think I'm going to be in the canyon proper for a while. I don't think I've reached the confluence of Das Boot and Russell, but I think I'm definitely getting to be in the subway. Here it is, you can already tell. Looks overhanging, like a subway tunnel. Oh, so 5:30, took about 45 minutes to get down here. Mileage may vary. Well, that looks like a dead end. And all the tracks, I just look to make sure tracks are going in the direction that I think it should be. So then it's a little bit of assurance that I'm going the right way. I've reached the first place where there's an actual anchor. With that rope I could go down, but I think I might be able to go down here too. So I'll just take a look. If I don't have to take the rope out, I save myself a couple minutes. And that's a bit of a drop onto sand, but I think we can do that. The light in here right now, totally magic. There's something making noise at me. Oh my God. Beautiful pink light. Probably got charitably an hour and a half of reasonable light left. there's this great overhang through this. I'm vacillating between stopping and taking a few extra pictures on the timer, on the camera, or just hammering for the FKT, the fastest carry time. Never done it before, so it's by definition going to be a new FKT. You heard it here first. I don't even know what the record is, but I'm making it today. First water hazard. I'm going to see if I can kind of avoid it somewhat, but I'm anticipating wet feet for a while. I know there's a couple potential swims, so I could probably get up by going up and over. Maybe I'll do that actually. So don't get it wet. Ah, yeah, this will work. It looks like I have reached the point where there may be swimming or wading, unless I really want to do something different, and I need to be efficient, so I'm going to get wet. Alright, I got a stick to see how deep it is. Let's see. Oh, it's deep. This looks like swimming. I am gonna throw my backpack. Actually, what's in here? Dry proof, everything should be good. I'm glad I don't have too much of this. Oh my god, the bottom is so uneven. I could have taken my shirt off too, but there, out the other side. My feet are already wet, and it looks like I'm going to be in there again. Maybe deep enough that I am going in again. Oh yeah. I feel like a cat swimming inefficiently. Ooh. Yeah, slippery. Alright. Not your everyday trail run. Oh my word. This is beautiful. And more water. Just perfectly colored. Oh, we are in the muck again. The very bottom of the Sub-3 Canyon. This is actually clean looking water, which is kind of nice. I've got board shorts and a technical shirt, which should dry pretty quick. I don't know how many times I got to get in the water, but I'm guessing that by the end I will be dry. Oh, another slot right here. See how much, it doesn't go down much, so we should be good. There's some minor flow in the water. I'm going to have to drop into that, walk along. This should be good. I am so tickled by this. Such a flat course. It's just maybe halfway up your foot, the depth of the water. Not too slippery. It's just sandy and gorgeous. Pretty special. I feel so lucky to be out here, to be able to do this. What a blessing. And this is where we're going. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. So this is one of the places where, again, there is a wrap, but there's a log here. It looks like we can maybe shimmy down it. This beautiful thing. It's not that deep. A little awkward coming down, but there's a couple places. This is a super sweet section. So I use the rope to make it quick and easy. Because there's nobody here, I'm on my own. It's probably kind of smart. Look how clear the water is. Look at this. Another log jam. Oh my word, look at this. It is a proper slot canyon. You can't quite appreciate the color of the... Wow, here we go. Super high quality section with this. Look at this. This is incredible. I'm gonna have to get my phone out and do a proper picture. This is cool. And still running outside of that little amazing, like clearest crystal green water like this. And these little holes that you can run through. And then you just look around and you think, holy mackerel, water made this place. Oh, look, holy mackerel. This is awesome. Little waterfall action. The light has just changed a bit, so it could be that we're under a bit of cloud or the sun is going down a bit more. Oh my gosh, look at this. We are just having a fine old time running. It's like my playground. Oh my word, my word. This is so fun. Oh, another little delay. So, let me look this over here. Yep, that cliffs out. Delay is probably the easiest thing. And then swimming. Alright, phone's going back in the backpack. Well, managed to get down back. Ooh, this is slippery. Slide, I don't want to slide. Alright, stayed on my feet, that was good. Oh my word. There's little dry spots. Oh, then it opens up, it looks like more running, but this is very, very slippery. I could probably slide right down this, I bet you. And there's a hole, but I missed the hole. Oh my god, look at this. Look at these little cascading waterfalls. Amazing. This is like a huge slide with the tiniest little slot canyon here. Look at this. It is just shooting down. And then coming out. This does look fairly slippery. There's one place it's supposed to be a giant slide. I don't know if it's supposed to be off or not, but this descent is too cool to avoid. Slide, 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 slide. Oh, we're stuck in a hole. Oh, here is a overhang. This is cool. Well, seem to be moving well, still lots of footprints. I know I'm more than halfway. The tricky part now is getting the right place to head out of the canyon. That's one trick. You don't want to go past it. My GPS isn't locked in at the moment, so I don't have position. I turned it off by mistake. Hasn't registered again. Hopefully it will. But probably just as it's starting to get dark is when I'm going to pop out. But there's a good chance I'll even catch up to some people who have left late, because some of the footprints I'm seeing are super fresh. Haven't seen anybody yet going this way. I'm probably definitely the latest person to get in today. So, and at the rate I've been going, probably by quite a few hours. So we'll see. Sunset is in about 20 minutes. Sort of a gorgeous pink light out right now. I'm well along the way for the canyon part. There's kind of a side trail like this, which keeps you out of the water, which might be a little quicker. I'm sure it's pretty much dry again, and I got one more stream, feeder stream, to pass before I need to look out for the trail up on the right. Should hit it before it gets dark for sure, and be partway up to the parking lot by then. So it's going to take almost bang on what I thought it would take, about 4 hours. So something like that anyway. We'll see. So I'm getting close to my put out. I'm just following OSM. This is a program that I'm the blue line. You can see the river, and then I'm just going up to that red dot up here. So looks like there's a couple turns, but what I do is I go to there's a thing called Rope Wiki, and all the Zion canyons are listed there, along with how long they might take, some of the challenges, the length of rope. But most importantly, they have a KML file, which is a bunch of dots and waypoints all connected together. Google Earth can read a KML file. The OSM program that I have is a free program, I think. You can buy maps. You get a few free maps. So I have the Utah map. Puts things in context. It doesn't show great detail, although it could. I'm more interested in just making sure that I can see the line. If I'm off the line, I know which way to go. But a KML file can be converted using a free web-based app that converts KML to GPX, and then you've got a KML and a GPX file. And those two things, look at this. Here we go. Left Fork Trailhead. So, pretty easy to miss if you weren't looking for it on OSM, like so. Let's go straight in. Basically says I'm right on it. So, happy times. I might get through this thing in less than 3 hours. That'd be pretty good. So it's a solid hike up. The beautiful sunset happening. A few minutes before the sun's actually down. Then we got twilight for a bit. Haven't seen a single person. So, kind of the way I like it when I know I'm on the right route. Worth bringing one 50-foot line for a couple places. If you had time, you could problem solve around them, probably. The two places you might need them. Whew. Hike out. Well, battery's dying on this, but I got a little bit left. I'm almost out of the canyon, but it is straight up, like hands on the rock straight up. And not so bad. I think it'll even up the plateau shortly. There'll be a little jog in to the car. Should be done in less than 3 hours. Faster than I thought. And totally worth bombing this thing. Just going quick. Woo! Nice echoes. Well, we are gonna make it out. No flashlights in the light. Hey, how you doing? First person. And here's the parking lot. And no Suburban.